Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuhu. Hello, this is teacher Noreen of Dato Umpar Science High School in Marantau for the subject MAPEH 8, specifically in Health, Week 1 and 2 for the second quarter. For this video, we will be discussing about the topic Healthy Relationship in Marriage and Family Life. A healthy relationship in marriage and family life is fundamental or needed in order to build a harmonious and peaceful rapport with one another. Now, if we are to ask, what are the signs of a healthy relationship? A healthy relationship should bring more happiness than stress into your life. Of course, all relationships experience stress sometimes. Yet, one thing is for sure, a healthy relationship would wish to stop prolonged mental stress on either member of the connection. One would always choose happiness rather than dwell on prolonged stress. Can a healthy relationship help in strengthening the marriage and family lifetime of individuals? What makes a healthy relationship? For instance, if we have a misunderstanding with one of our family members, what should we do? Should we easily abandon our family? No, we should learn how to compromise sometimes, for it is part of strengthening our relationship. It is essential for a healthy relationship. So, what makes a healthy relationship? A healthy relationship is when two people develop a connection based on, first, mutual respect. You recognize and understand one another's differences. Second, trust. You believe that he is reliable and sincere with you. Third, honesty. If one holds truthfulness. Fourth, support. You provide help and encouragement with one another. Fifth, fairness or equality. There is fairness in every action and ensuring equal opportunity. Sixth, separate identities. You see yourself different, for everyone has uniqueness and similarities. Seventh, good communication. You deliver and understand messages clearly to avoid conflict. And last, a sense of playfulness or fondness. You develop affection and linkage with one another. All of those attributes listed contribute to understanding a healthy relationship. We must take note that each relationship is presumably a mixture of both healthy and unhealthy characteristics. There is no such thing as a smooth and perfect relationship. But what does it take to build a healthy one? Relationships need to be maintained to possess work relationships, friendships, family, and romantic relationships. What we have here are some characteristics which may be present in a healthy relationship. While in a healthy relationship, you should take care of yourself and have good self-esteem. Maintain and respect each other's individuality. Maintain relationships with friends and family, and are able to express yourselves to one another without fear of consequences, and are able to feel secure and comfortable. Also, take interest in one another's activities. Trust each other and be honest with each other. Have the option of privacy. Have respect for sexual boundaries. Accept influence. Relationships are give and take. Allowing your partner to influence you is important. This will be especially difficult for a few men. Lastly, resolve conflict fairly. Fighting is part of even healthy relationships. The difference is how the conflict is handled. Fighting fairly is a crucial skill you assist to have healthier relationships. The Republic of the Philippines has identified a law that defines and protects the marriage of its people, the Filipinos. The Executive Order Number 209, also known as the Family Code of the Philippines, was enacted on July 6, 1987. Marriage is defined as a contract under seal of permanent union between a man and a woman who entered into in accordance with law for the establishment of conjugal and family life. It is the inspiration of the family and an inviolable social institution. Marriage under family code is sacred, and it is the foundation of every family. If a couple decides to get married, they sign a special contract that legally binds them. Now, what age can a couple get married? The Family Code of the Philippines sets 18 as the age of maturity of the Filipinos. Why 18? Because it serves as the age of adulthood in most areas of law. However, it is also highlighted in the Family Code that for marriages between the age of 18 to 21 to happen, the written consent of the parent is required. Without the written consent, the marriage is voidable. When you say voidable, it is capable of being revoked or annulled. A person who is between the ages 21 to 25 is obliged to ask their parents or guardian for advice and has got to make a sworn statement that advice was sought and given. But what if there's no parental advice or if the advice is unfavorable? The wedding license is issued only after 3 months after the publication of the appliance for the license. The parents' or guardian's advice is obligatory and important because marriage is considered sacred and it is a permanent union of a couple. The marriage of persons who are below 18 years of age is void, not lawful, not legal, and thus no true marriage happened. Why is it so? Because children under 18 are still minors. They are still under the coverage and responsibility of the parents. But why do Filipino Muslims that are considered minors can get married? Aren't they covered within the Family Code of the Philippines? Or do they have a unique law? Let us think about why this is so. The Presidential Decree Number 1083, also known as Code of Muslim Personal Laws of the Philippines, signed by former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., had granted a special provision to Filipino Muslims in order for them to freely exercise their customs and traditions. Under Sharia law, there needs to be mutual consent from both parties and their families. The man must be at least 15 years of age and the woman must reach poverty and is at least 12 years of age. That would be all for now. I hope you understood our discussion. Thank you for watching.